Hello dear YouTube family, I hope that you all are doing really well. Viewers, today we are making an easy and restaurant style recipe of butter chicken, which is the most celebrated recipe in Indian cuisine. This recipe is all about chicken tikka in velvety buttery sauce. So let's jump straight to the recipe and let's get started. To prepare the tomato sauce for our butter chicken, I roughly cut 1 onion and 2 tomatoes. Now once it's done, I'm gonna set it aside. And moving on to the chicken tikka, first I've added half teaspoon of red chili powder in a bowl. Next I add half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, or you can add paprika powder as well. Next is 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala powder, half teaspoon of coriander powder. Then I added 1/4 teaspoon of dry mango or amchur powder. Next is 4 to 5 pinches of black salt. And the next element is salt, which you can add according to your taste. Then I added half teaspoon of lemon juice and half teaspoon of oil. Next goes in half teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, and in the last I am adding 1.5 tablespoon of yogurt. Now I'm gonna give all these ingredients a good mix, and then it's time to add our chicken. I have taken 500 grams of boneless chicken that I'm gonna add in this mixture. Now we have to mix all these ingredients, and then I'm gonna give this marinade a rest for 30 minutes into the refrigerator. Moving back to the gravy, I have added 1/4 teaspoon of oil in a wok. Then goes in half teaspoon of cumin and the roughly cut onion. And now we have to saute our onion only until it becomes soft. Now that our onion is half done, I'm gonna add 5 garlic cloves, 6 small pieces of ginger, 2 small chopped green chilies, and our roughly cut tomatoes. Then I'm gonna add 3 dried red chilies. And the spices goes in our half teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of dried fenugreek leaves, half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 8 to 10 coriander leaves with stems, 8 to 10 cashews, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of salt. In the last I am adding 2 pieces of bay leaves and green cardamom. Now we have to give these elements a little bit of mix, and then it's time to cook this gravy. And we're gonna let this mixture simmer for 15 to 20 minutes until it turns out slightly mushy. So after 15 to 20 minutes, our gravy is perfectly cooked and is ready to blend in. And at this point, we have to let it cool down completely before blending, otherwise its color will turn out to be a little bit yellowish. Moving on to our chicken tikka, we have to pan fry our chicken on medium flame for about 15 minutes. So now our chicken tikka is done. We have to keep it aside. And now I'm gonna blend our tomato gravy until it becomes velvety smooth. And to give it even more nice and smooth texture, we have to strain out the wastage. And we have to press as much as we can so that there is absolute minor waste. To give our gravy a good shine and aroma, I have melted 3 tablespoons of butter, in which I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. And immediately after that, I'm gonna add our tomato gravy. And now we have to infuse these elements into the gravy. And in the last, I've added our chicken tikka and some handful of spices. First goes in 4 to 5 pinches of garam masala powder, Then I'm adding 3-4 pinches of dried fenugreek leaves, and now we have to keep the flame low. And to make it even more creamy, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of fresh cream. After mixing for 2 minutes, it's time to add handful chopped coriander leaves. So viewers, our restaurant style velvety butter chicken is ready. Also, I served it with instant butter garlic naan, the recipe of which is coming up next. So stay hooked, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, then please do subscribe it, because I'll be coming back with tons of scrumptious recipes. And if you like this video, you can give your feedbacks in the comments below. So viewers, here is my today's recipe, and I'm Faryal signing off. Until then, Allah Hafiz and bye.